May request everyone to please settle down and tumayo po tayong lahat. Pakitanggan po ang ating mga sombrero para sa ating opening prayer.
Inviting everyone to put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Lord God, Almighty Father, we pray for this family gathered here tonight to bless this gathering with your wisdom and grace. We pray for your protection, that you keep all the players from harm. We also pray that you will inspire all of us to be humble in victory and gracious in defeat. Lastly, may the spirit of sportsmanship reign throughout this evening. All this we ask through your Son, Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with you together with the Holy Spirit, one God, forever and ever. Amen.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Nini Arquiza. And now, para sa ating pambansang awit, will be performing is the College of Sports Science and Physical Education from Western Mindanao State University. College of Sports Science and Physical Education from Western Mindanao State University. Maaari na po tayong umupo.
Check, check. 1, 2. Let's go.
Copy, 15 seconds, standby.
Hello there, sports fans, and we welcome you to another beautiful afternoon for Philippine basketball. We are down to the last game in your South Division Finals in your 2022 MPBL playoffs, featuring the Zamboanga Families brand Sardines and the Batangas City Embassy Chill. By tonight, we will be able to crown the South Division champions, who will move on to our national finals to face Coach Gerson Cabiltes and the rest of the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards, who just qualified last night after eliminating the San Juan Knights. No team has won on their home court in the South Division Finals. Jong Baloria was the one who exploded for Batangas in game number 1 here in this very venue. Had 19 points on 6 3-point shots. As you can notice, all of his field goals have come from downtown in this series so far. As for Cedric Ablaza, the all-star for Batangas, he is averaging 15 points and 9 rebounds in this series. Very efficient from the field as always. But there's one thing that he's really proud of, and that is the defense of Batangas against JC Marcelino and the rest of Zamboanga. There you see the all-star game MVP averaging 17 points per game in this series. We know him to be running all over the floor alongside his twin brother JV Marcelino. The question is, can they do it once again tonight? JV is averaging only 5.5 points per game in this series, but we all know what they can do together, especially if they catch fire here in their very own home court. Here we go, folks. Game number 3, do or die, between the Batangas City Embassy Chill and the Zamboanga Families brand Sardines. Thank you so much for joining us. Nick Gomez at your service alongside Coach Louie Gonzalez. Now, Coach Louie, we talked about this series. You mentioned low scoring ang output ng ating dalawang kumpanan. So that being said, what are your expectations tonight? What style of play are you expecting to see from Batangas and Zamboanga?
Again, okay, the formula of winning, siguro yung with Batangas right now, what went, ano yung ginawa nilang tama on game 1. Okay, and pa-follow up ko yung sinabi mo sa game 2, can they do it again? Can this Zamboanga team do it again, especially defensively, in order to get that W?
Well, at least they have their help of their fans tonight in this jam-packed Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum. And speaking of help, of course, we also have our courtside reporter na si Sydney Crespo. Sid, welcome back to Zamboanga.
Hi, Migs and Coach Louie. Magandang hapon din sa inyo. Of course, the MPBL fans are up again for another exciting do-or-die match. Pero para sa ating dalawang kupunan, it's their dreams, blood, sweat, and tears that are on the line for the next 2 hours. And for the two head coaches, Coach Vic and Coach Cholo, matcha-challenge sila sa isang bagay na they've been mentioning the whole season, their competitiveness. I'll see you more from courtside later on, but for now, back to you guys.
Well, we can definitely expect that from Coach Vic Ycasiano and Coach Cholo Villanueva. These are veteran coaches already here in the MPBL. Very hungry to win a championship sa ating liga. Now, to everyone joining us live on 1PH, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Do invite your friends, your family to join us not only on TV, but on our live streams as well on Facebook and on YouTube. And do give us your comments, maybe even some questions, some shoutouts kay Coach Louie Gonzalez, who is back in action at the commentary table for tonight. And why don't we give out some shoutouts at this moment? Basahin natin ang mga comments ng ating mga kaliga. Arlene Manalo saying, Go Batangas Embassy Chill, stay focused, more defense, at makukuha natin ang panalo. God bless you. And as for Marky Mohametano, sabi niya, laban Zamboanga, teamwork wins the championship. Ilabas ang angas. Go for the final. Zamboanga arriba. And we also have Henry Umali de Chavez saying, Go, go, go mga idol, kabatang puso. Batangas Embassy Chill, good luck sa games. Nagiintay na ang masarap na kanin. Sasabuhan ng kapeng barako sa kanilang very own home venue. Michael Angelo Season saying, let's go Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines. Sama-sama tayo for the win sa home court. You can just imagine how fired up our fans are for game number 3 of the South Division matchup between Zamboanga and Batangas. And of course, we do have our social media accounts for you to follow, guys. Official MPBL on Instagram, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League on Facebook. So do invite your friends and family to follow us as well so you can stay tuned for the latest updates dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. And speaking of updates, we give you our updated playoff bracket. Coach Louie, what is happening right now?
Yeah, okay, if you see, North Division, was won, yes, last night, napanalunan ito ng Nueva Ecija. Again, this itong series na to, talagang it also came down to game 3. Na pareho yung naging istorya. Okay, both teams lost their first game kung sino yung upper hand in sa home court nila, but Nueva Ecija was able to finish San Juan yesterday, and today for this Zamboanga and Family Brand Sardines. Actually, Mix, I'm really excited for this matchup because I know both coaches, and I know both coaches, they play with energy, they play with effort. So I expect it's gonna be a dogfight for tonight. Talagang alam mo, grabe ang pressure dito. Okay, grabe ang sipag. Kitang-kita mo, hindi magpapatalo talaga yung mga players ng both teams.
It's great for you to have mentioned those words. Energy, effort, sipag mula sa ating mga manlalaro. A testament to the coaching of these two teams because those are the identities of both Batangas and Zamboanga all season long, which has contributed to them being crowd favorites here in the MPBL. And now let's talk about their previous game, which happened in Batangas. Game number 2, a 10-point victory for Zamboanga on the road.
Yeah, okay, really surprising, no? Pero again, sa akin, hindi na ako surprised kasi nangyari na rin doon sa North Division natin na yung mga teams, especially yung ginawa ng Zamboanga sa Batangas City in their home court, na limiting this Batangas City to just 53 points. Na though nag-contribute ng malaki yung bench ng Batangas, siguro malaking bagay din yung naibaba talaga nila, okay, yung starter points ng mga players, which is, alam naman natin na talagang doon nagre-rely si Coach Cholo Villanueva.
Defense was definitely a big thing for Zamboanga in that game because yes, their shooting is not really that high, 28% in field goals, 15% from downtown, even though it was Japs Bautista who had a great start with 3 3-point shots for the Green Shirts in their previous outing. Adi Santos was the best player in that game, who had 13 points and 8 rebounds, came alive in the fourth quarter to the delight of the Zamboangueños. And of course, he was playing against his former team in his former venue, yung kanyang former home venue kung saan nanalo siya ng kampyonato. Today, he is matched up once again against Cedric Ablaza.
Yeah, this is the beauty of series, Migs. Talaga makikita mo, okay, yung application, okay, yung showcase ng modern basketball. We have our best stretch force here. Okay, in the person, ito si Ablaza and Adin Santos, and definitely mas marami pa tayo makikita for tonight. Okay, all in, okay, all contributions, kailangan talagang sigurado ako itong teams natin, both Zamboanga and Batangas, will play it out, okay, for good, para to get kung sino yung magiging division, South Division finalist natin.
And there you go. So now we turn you over to Sydney Crespo for our marquee matchup of Cedric Ablaza and Adi Santos.
Before we start our ball game, let's first talk to our player matchup, Cedric Ablaza and Adi Santos. Cedric, nakasama mo si Coach Cholo mula pa sa Makati team a few years ago here in the MPBL. Paano sa tingin mo makakatulong inyong matagal ng samahan in crucial games like this?
Siguro alam na namin yung isa't isa for the system of Coach Cholo. Matagal ko nang alam din. So same pa rin naman yung ginagawa namin. So sa defense and offense.
Cedric, good luck sa iyo ngayong gabi. Adi Santos, of course, I want to ask, what are you most excited about playing Game 3? Lalo na dito ulit sa inyong home court at maraming nanonood sa inyo.
Siyempre, gusto namin bigyan ng karangalan yung Zamboanga. First time nakarating ito dito. Tsaka gusto namin suklian yung team owner namin, si Ma'am Anita Cao.
Adi, good luck also to you tonight. Mga kaliga, simulan na natin ang ating game number 3. Let's turn it over to our arena announcer, Ken Pangilinan.
Buenas noches. Este el tiempo ta espera queda todo. Welcome to the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum in Zamboanga City for the OK Bet Manny Pacquiao's MPBL 4th season playoffs, presented by Extreme. It's win or go home. Game 3 of the South Division Finals between Batangas City and your Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines. Live on the MPBL Facebook page, Signal PH app, and on the 1PH channel. Let's first meet the starters for the Batangas City Embassy Chill. Starting at power forward, number 11, Zed Aplaza. Small forward, number 15, Don Ochea. At center, number 24, Mark Cruz. Point guard, number 23, MJ De La Virgen. And at shooting guard, number 45, John Panoria. The head coach of Batangas City is Cholo Villanueva. Assistant coaches, J.R. Aquino, Warren Capitan, John Arenas, and Dino Ponce-Enrile. Team manager is Jerry T. and Gene Alabanza. Assistant team manager, Gilbert Olea. LGU partner is Congressman Marvin Marino. Team owner, Lucio Tan III. And now, manalbohodo kita, Zamboangueños, para sa inyong Zamboanga Families and Sardines. Number 1, Tosi Tancinco. Number 2, Chino Mosqueda. Number 3, from Barangay Kasangyangan, Dr. Ignacio. Number 8, the Dragon Shabo Eginos. Number 14, Batang Casculin Decoy Lopez. Number 15 is Stabilizer Cyrus Tabi. Number 16, Airbender Palencia. Number 28, El Jefe Chico Jaime. Number 34, from Barangay Santa Maria, Ben Salim. Number 99, from Barangay Taclan, John Mahari. And now the starting lineup. Starting at power forward, number 9, the Worm, Adi Santos. Small forward, number 17, the Samurai, James Bautista. At center, the big pick, number 23, Chris Dumaping. Shooting guard, twin turbo, number 19, JC Marcelino. And at point guard, number 11, also the twin turbo, the 2022 All-Star MVP, JC Marcelino. The head coach of Zamboanga is Vic Ycasiano. Assistant coaches Hubert De Los Santos, Leo Puante, Kevin De Castro, Jake Agleron, and Kat Tenorio. Team representative is Antoinette Roque. Marketing associate is Nini Arquiza. Marketing manager Ram Iraham. General manager is Alvin Muño. Team owners are Anita Cao and Tipi Cao. Referees for this game, Eddie Villarosa, Benji Stroga, and June Makailo. Fourth man is Rodel Brila. This game is under the supervision and relation of the game.
Here we go, folks. Game number 3 for your South Division Finals between the Batangas City Embassy Chill and the Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines. A different look right now for Coach Cholo Villanueva, beginning with MJ De La Virgen, Jong Baloria, Mark Cruz, Cedric Ablaza, and Don Ochea. As for Coach Vic Ycasiano, he will stick with his starting lineup of the Marcelino twins, working with Chris Dumapig, Adi Santos, and Japs Bautista. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. This is Mix Gomez at your service alongside Coach Louie Gonzalez and Sidney Crespo. It is win or go home, do or die for both Batangas and Zamboanga. These two teams will battle it out for the South Division Championship and will get the right to face the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards in your 2022 MPBL National Finals. Coach Louie, what do you want to see at the start of this ball game?
with Coach Vic, talagang kay same formula. Okay, he feels that he was successful with that, and he did one game 2. Now with Coach Cholo, there's a little adjustment now while working, while studying the game. Nakita ko, very evident na tinignan ni Coach Cholo kung sino yung mga naging efficient players niya in that last game, and binigyan niya ng opportunity uli ngayon, at yung iba nag-start now.
MJ De La Virgen has been very efficient as a point guard for Coach Cholo Villanueva. And speaking of efficiency, that happened for John Baloria in game number 1 of this series. Remember, he was the best player after scoring 19 points on 6 3-point shots. He also had 3 blocks in that game. And how about this, Coach Louie? All of his field goals have come from downtown in this series. Bukod dun ay ang kanyang conversions from the free throw line.
Yeah, okay, sana hindi na maisip nitong Zamboanga team, kasi when they last played here in game 1, it was a wire-to-wire lead for this Batangas team na hindi talaga nakabalik at nakaporma yung team Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines.
Zamboanga trailed by as much as 22 points in game number 1. A miss from downtown from both JV Marcelino and Cedric Ablaza. So babalik ang bola sa Zamboanga. How about this matchup, Coach Louie? Don Ochea is the one defending JC Marcelino.
Yeah, okay. Siguro, na ang matchup dyan is, if sometimes kasi yung mga coaches tinitingnan nila, the way I can only stop etong mga players na to is bigyan ko na mas malaking tao na alam ko mas magtatrabaho siya at mapapagod siya.
And you know what? In the words of his teammates, Don Ochea is the best defender in this whole lineup of the Batangas City Embassy Chill. So definitely it's going to be a challenge for JC Marcelino all night long. Right now it is Chris Dumapig at the free throw line. First shot is good, and that will get Zamboanga on the board.
Yeah, kasi deceiving na defender si Don eh. Kung nakikita mo talaga, Migs, talagang akala mo mabagal eh. Kasi passive lang. But what's good with Don Ochea, defending a guy faster than him, he just stays in front.
Let's turn you over to Sidney Crespo.
Coach Cholo Villanueva's winning mentality has brought not only the DLSU women's basketball team to a historic performance, but also the Batangas City Embassy Chill back to another shot in the biggest stage. The head tactician has been having a great week, at sabi ng kanyang men's team ngayon, sila naman ang magre-regalo ng panalo sa kaka-birthday lang na si Coach Cholo. He says his teams may have different motivations in winning, but they all have the same passion for the game. Tonight, he knows it will not be a walk in the park, but he's confident that it's their time to adjust and win. Back to you guys.
Can you imagine the potential of this week for Coach Cholo Villanueva? Number 1, you snap the longest winning streak in collegiate basketball, the NU Lady Bulldogs, and then you celebrate your birthday. After that, you have this golden opportunity to qualify to the MPBL National Finals for the first time in your coaching stint here in the MPBL.
Yeah, true yan. But I wonder on the other side of the story, the pressure na nagmamount, sa ngayon kay Coach Cholo. Imagine, you really need to perform at yung malalaking responsibilidad mo sa lahat ng mga bagay na yun. Di ba?
Right now, the responsibility from Coach Cholo is falling on the shoulders of John Baloria, who is back at the line. 4 points, all from free throws para kay John Baloria. So it still stays true, the fact that he hasn't made a field goal from the 2-point area in this series. But his free throw shooting has been great, which Batangas will definitely take. And Don Ochea, we talked about his defense. He gets that steal. Unfortunately, a counter steal from JV Marcelino. Forward pass, Dumapig, 1-2. Layup is no good. And the rebound belongs to Ablaza.
Yeah, this is the tempo, most likely we're gonna expect. Okay, coming from stops, definitely teams will run. Coming from baskets, team will pressure high.
Definitely, the Zamboanga team, you can expect them to run. That has been their signature all season long. Almost another fast break opportunity. Unfortunately, there is a foul against JC Marcelino on the swipe.
Yeah, ramdam mo agad makes how they're defending each other. Okay, 8 minutes of the game, tatlong fouls na itong Zamboanga, and itong 4 points ng Batangas all came from the line.
Even Zamboanga
Yeah,
Lahat
even
ng
Zamboanga,
puntos natin
tama.
ang galing sa free throws. 2 minutes in, it will be a baseline inbound for MJ De La Virgen. De La Virgen had 6 assists, respectively, in games 1 and 2. Valoria for 3, that's short. Rebound, Bautista. Can Zamboanga finally make the first field goal in this game? Dumapig trying to seal. Now he will give up that screen. Bautista driving right. Japs almost traveled. He gives it up inside, and there it is. The first field goal of the night belonging to Chris Dumapig.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, all of their attempts, halos lahat, okay, si Chris Dumapig talaga ang tumira dito.
Remember, Dumapig did not even attempt a single shot in game number 1 of the series. After that, he attempted 4 in game 2, but only converted 1. Ablaza with a fade, no bounce, rebound. It belongs to JB. There's that connection once more. JC Marcelino, all the way, basket and 1.
Yeah, that's okay. That again, as expected. Okay, both teams love to have that fast tempo. Okay, like this one, nakuha ni JC, talagang tutuloy-tuloy yan.
JC Marcelino had 22 points in game number 1 of this series, had 12 in game number 2, but it was still a good game for him because he had 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 steals in game 2. He misses the bonus though. But Zamboanga has the lead here, 5-4 in game number 3. It is do or die in the South Division Finals.
Alam mo, napakaganda nitong series na to, especially with this kind of crowd. Okay, talagang itong mga, with the type ng game ng Zamboanga, okay, you give them that hole, you give them that inch, talaga ikakapitalize nila yan. Tatakbo at tatakbo talaga yan.
MJ De La Virgen scoring his first 2 points in this ball game. That guy had 6 in game number 1 and 8 in game number 2. He mentioned to us that he was suffering with a back injury all season long that kept him from playing on a high level. But now he's feeling 100%, and his confidence has also risen under the tutelage of Coach Cholo Villanueva. That's MJ De La Virgen, who will fire once more. He misses, ball tapped outside in favor of Batangas.
Yeah, importante yung leadership ni MJ dito, especially how we organize his team. Alam mo yun, talagang mag-i-stick. Alam kasi ni MJ, medyo limited siya, pero maganda dito. Okay, with the high basketball IQ, kaya niyang maglaro sa sistema.
Miss mula kay Valoria. Zamboanga's running again. JV Marcelino, his turn, too strong. Dumapig. Uh-oh. Good thing that Donachea was okay, but the foul was called against Cedric Ablaza. How about the start from Chris Dumapig?
Exactly. Okay, aggressive. Okay, everything. Actually, halos ang maganda pa dito, I think two attempts ni Chris Dumapig all came from extra possessions only. He was able to, because of that effort, nakakuha siya ng extra possession. Okay, ngayon, opportunity niya to help his team from these free throws.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Were you the one who shared to us the reason why he gets so many offensive rebounds? Because he seals a lot inside?
Exactly. Grabe yung energy niya. Grabe, automatic na eh. Okay, pag napunta ka sa likod niya, automatic na itong si Dumapig talaga. Uupuan ka talaga automatic.
Dumapig missing on the second. Foul on JB on the loose ball. The Twins have to be careful, by the way. They do not want to be in foul trouble in this do-or-die game.
Yeah, okay. Especially on how they play. Parang napakaaga. On the 6th minute ng laro, okay, pag next foul mo, penalty ka na, Migs.
6-all ang ating talaan under 6 minutes in the first frame. Donachea, Bautista giving him a lot of space. Valoria, 8 on the shot clock. Ochea will fire. Straight away 3 is good.
Yeah, okay. Bautista needs to put a little respect. Okay, maganda yung nilaro ni Don last game. So definitely mataas pa yung kumpiyansa nito. And at this level, talagang kung ibinibigay sa iyan, second time na makita mo yan, talaga medyo mas mataas na yung kumpiyansa mo.
Donachea, much like Ichiboy Moiga, is one of the tallest 3-and-D players here in the MPBL. He gives Batangas a 3-point lead. The winner of this matchup will proceed to the MPBL National Finals, which will begin December 2, this coming Friday. And then patuloy po ang aksyon, Mondays and Fridays ang ating final series. Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes, Head of Security, Rudy Distrito, and Head of Basketball Operations, Emer Oreta, all present at the sideline. This is game number 3, folks. Judgment Day for JC Marcelino, the Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines, and the Batangas City Embassy Chill. Our score right now is 9-6 in favor of the road team, who will now implement a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, off that timeout. Okay, usually talagang tendency ni Coach Cholo to disrupt kung ano man yung enit na pinlano ni ng Zamboanga coming from that timeout. Pero Migs, okay, ang isang napansin ko dito, we're halfway already sa first quarter. And I think wala pang na-establish yung both teams na laro. Alam mo yun, most of their points came from all those like extra possessions, okay, kay transition. Pero establishing kung anong laro ba yung papakita natin, wala pa tayong nakikita.
Cedric Ablaza cleaning up the miss after that 3-point miss from Valoria. So that puts up Batangas into 11 points now. Do you think the reason for what you just said is the defense of these two teams?
Yeah, totoo yan. Kasi grabe yung Agreke, grabe. Talaga napupwersa silang maglaro ng one-on-one eh. Especially, everything's on the table right now. Pinag-aralan na lahat to. So, ang mag-i-spell, magse-separate na ngayon dito kung papaano na yung samahan at chemistry ng mga teams natin na naglalaro.
Almost a turnover for Batangas. Ochea dashing through, the kick out, delivered hit, dribble, pull up. Oh, what a putback slam from Mark Cruz.
Again, ending a possession. Second offensive rebound in a row para dito sa kuponan ng Batangas Embassy Chill.
Batangas is off to a great start, 13-6. Palencia onto JC, could be a big one. Too strong, Dumapig again. Is that a walk?
That's a walk.
Take a look at the replay. MJ delivered hand, missing on this jump shot, but Mark Cruz is there to clean up the miss. A putback slam that will pump him up at the start of this ball game. What a start it has been for Batangas.
Yeah, 13 points. Okay, last game, we're okay just in the fourth, almost less than the 4 minutes itong first quarter na to. It's going Makati's way.
Batangas' way?
Going Batangas way kasi na-limit lang nila ng 53 isa tinatakbo right now ng scoring. Okay, this is a 60-plus game.
Jong Valoria just made a layup, so he will also proceed to the line, which has been a story already at the start of this game for Jong. Take a look at it. Valoria hanging in the air. Enough English to get that ball in as we bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OKBet on the win. So folks, that is the first 2-point field goal of Jong Valoria in this whole series. Now, what should we see from Zamboanga to try to pull off a comeback?
Yeah, they need to do it on defense. Hindi ka mahirap kalaban yung yung Batangas ng ganun, you just have to play them one-on-one. It needs to be as a unit. Kaya masyadong matagal na itong magkakasama na itong mga ito, kabisado na nila isa't isa. And these are the things that they work it out all throughout the season. Yung chemistry, yung alam nila aabot sila dito sa dulo.
Batangas up 15-6, delivered hand onto Ablaza. Thought about it. He's being defended by Decoy Lopez. MJ, screened by Mark Cruz. 9 on the shot clock. Pass inside. Good anticipation by JC Marcelino. And here's Irvin Palencia. Kick out. Bautista for 3. That's good! That was definitely a big one for Japs Bautista.
Again, converting stops into baskets.
Inside, Mark Cruz. Great pass by MJ, delivered hit.
Yeah, what a way kay Batangas Embassy Chill. Okay, set that offense up. Na alam nila, papupunta talaga si Irvin Palencia na magro-rotate para kay Mark Cruz.
Back-to-back threes for Japs Bautista. That guy has made 3 3-pointers in each of the first 2 games. Although it took 20 attempts for him to reach 6 makes. in this series. Right now, he's off to a good start.
Yeah, the power of three-pointer mix. Talagang, especially doing it in your home court. Okay, yung 3 points na yan, may kasama pang energy, tsaka cheer and pressure doon naman para sa kalaban mo.
Josh Bautista admittedly said that he really practiced a lot in terms of his shooting para makabawi siya dito sa kanilang home venue. And with that shooting of his, he trims the lead down to 5 points. The thing about shooters is they will continue to shoot because more often than not, it will fall at some point for you.
Okay, if you see how big he played last game, from averaging 9.1, now on game 2, 17 points na to help out his team. Na hindi lang yan yung presence din ni Japs. Akala mo, ang maganda rin kay Japs kasi, kilalang-kilala niya at alam na alam niya kung anong gusto ni Coach Vic Ycasiano.
Bautista is already one of the veterans here in the MPBL. He used to play for Basilan under Coach Gerson Gabildes in the previous long season. Linganay against JC Marcelino. Rudy onto Levi Hernandez for 3. Too strong. Oh, good positioning inside by Jandre Villanueva.
Yeah, again, 6 points out of offensive rebound. Okay. Mag-iahan sila niyan later on mix, and I'm sure, pagdating mamaya natin sa halftime, ito talagang i-address agad ng coaches ng Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines.
The other end, Irvin Palencia with another strong drive that will earn him 2 free throws. Remember, this guy injured his hamstring at the start of these playoffs. We all know how important he has been for Coach Vic Ycasiano. Kung meron kang Marcelino twins na napakabilis maglaro, some would even argue, mas mabilis pa yan si Irvin Palencia.
Yeah, totoo yan. And actually, nararamdaman ko, ayun naman yung gustong gawin ng Zamboanga Family Brand Pero ang problema, hindi pa nila nasisecure yung rebound. Gusto nilang tumakbo na. Kinakapitalize naman ngayon ng Batangas Embassy Chill.
Let's see if the players of Zamboanga are aware of that. Can they change things? Free throw converted by Irvin Palencia. Pasok dito. Cyrus Tabi and the Kobe Bryant of Zamboanga na si Choi Ignacio, who, as we remember, in the first game of Zamboanga in these playoffs, Ignacio erupted with 15 points on 5 3-point shots to the delight of this crowd, where he just lives 20 seconds away from this venue.
Yeah, grabe rin yung depth ng guard position ng Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines, no?
Villanueva will fire. That's another 3. Batangas up to 22 points now. The lead is 8. 90 seconds remaining in the first frame. Cyrus Tabi. They go to Aguilos. One of the inaugural champions of the MPBL. Going up against his former team. A steal by Apinan. Lingane will look ahead. They go to Importante. Corner. Jandre again. This time it's too strong. We run to the other end. Palencia. Pass inside. Lopez will kick it out, and it's tapped away by Rudy Lingane.
Yeah, the 2-3 defense of Batangas Embassy Chill really giving problems. Para hindi naman nadidepensahan, hindi lang makuha talaga ng rhythm Na-off yung rhythm ng Zamboanga Brand Family ng offense nila Talaga hindi nila makuha yung gusto nila
Palencia, they swing it over. Ignacio, 2 dribbles. In and out, rebound. Tapped away in favor of Zamboanga. Did you hear the screams for Cholo Ignacio? That's just how much he is loved here in the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum.
And this guy, any night, pwede itong mag-explode. Talagang scorer talaga itong batang to, itong player na to.
Very unfortunate right there. Dumulas ang bola mula sa kamay ni Irvin Palencia. Was that a block? It was against Depoy Lopez. Dexter Apinan actually was very confident that it was a block against Lopez.
Yeah, alam na ni Decoy kung anong gagawin ni Jex pero ang nangyari, maaga siyang bumagsak Di ba? Magkasama na itong dalawang to
Now, the thing about Dexter Apinan is that is a part of his struggles in this season, yung kanyang free throw shooting. He's only shooting 32% from the stripe. But he has had a lot of looks, and most of them have come in the clutch.
And every time they play, and this guy plays hard, ang mabigat and he draws a lot of fouls. Di ba?
Can you imagine if he increases his free throw shooting percentage? Tama ka dun. All heart yan maglaro si Dexter Apinan, doing all the intangibles for Batangas. Now a foul against Cholo Villanueva. You did also mention there have been a lot of fouls in this first quarter, so we're down to free throw shooting in the last 40 seconds. Are you actually very impressed with the start of Batangas?
Yeah, and with Zamboanga naman, talagang they thought it's gonna be okay. How they played game, it will be like still game 2, diba? They need to wake up already. Hindi ka na pwedeng magkamali. Okay, this is the last and final game. Kailangan grabe na yung focus mo dyan, more than do sa effort na ibibigay mo.
Remember, Batangas also won game number 1 of the series in this very venue. So you can just imagine the motivation behind the Zamboangueños as they try to bounce back in their home venue. Lingganay, they go to John Ray. Villanueva, too strong once more. 20 seconds remaining. Palencia telling Cyrus Tavi to slow it down. Cyrus against Rudy Lingganay. Cholo Villanueva yelling out instructions on the defensive end. Down to 7 seconds. Tavi on the drive. Kick out. Turnover. 3 seconds to go. Lingganay. He has the fire. And that will end the first quarter of game number 3 here in the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum from Zamboanga City. What a start it was for Batangas. You mentioned the offensive rebounding has been key for them, and of course their defensive stops as well.
Okay, good job by Batangas Embassy Chill in this first quarter, keeping off the Zamboanga family brand Sardines off their rhythm. Okay, then they're the ones dictating. They're the ones running. They're the ones getting extra possession, which is ayan ang gusto ni Coach Cholo. Now let's see in this second quarter, ito makaka-refocus, makaka-regroup. Ito mga Zamboanga family brand Sardines.
Our score 23-16 after 1. Some VIPs present here in game number 3 in the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum. And that includes 2 assistant coaches from the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards, Coach Bong Pineda and Coach Harold Nang. Sila yung pinadala ni Coach Gerson Cabiltes para mag-scout after just winning last night, eliminating the San Juan Knights. They will proceed to the MPBL National Finals beginning on December 2, Friday. Game 2 will happen December 5 in Palayan City. Games 3 and 4 will happen either in Zamboanga or in Batangas. And Game 5, if necessary, of course, will go back to Nueva Ecija.
Alam mo naman as the season progresses, again, how much you want it, sigurado naman tayo na ibibigay na lahat. Ito especially, imagine, itong mga coaches na to, natulog na yata sa aeroplano.
Right? Tuloy-tuloy ang schedule ng mga yan. Cyrus Tavi missing on the one-hander. Zamboanga still looking for answers here. They made 4 field goals in the first quarter kontra sa 8 ng Batangas. And we also saw more free throws from the white shirts.
Yeah, siguro malaking bagay din mix yung early penalty ng Zamboanga. Because after that, you know that you really need to, hindi ka na masyado pwede maging agresibo eh. Kasi every mistake na mangyayari, they will put everyone, talagang free throw ng points and points and points na kagad ang kapalit nun.
We have an official's timeout here. As we are experiencing some technical difficulties, the players are asked to go back to their coaches so that they can regroup. A virtual timeout na rin para sa kanila, Coach Louie. The score right now is 23-16 with 47 seconds gone by in the second quarter.
And minsan, kala mo yung mga ganitong lull, ito yung mga nakakapag-change ng momentum eh.
Could be, could be. And why don't we shift things up once more? Let's go back to our courtside reporter, Sydney Crespo.
As mentioned by Coach Vic Ycasiano, they have been playing games on the road with no home court, but they've been taking home the W even in overtime. This, he believes, has improved their character, and now that they have been representing Zamboanga here at home, it should help and make them play better. For Coach Vic, everybody has been accepting their roles all season long, and that's what makes this team successful. So tonight, Zamboanga needs his whole 15 guys to bring a lot of mental toughness and contribute to whichever they're best at. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sid. That is true. They have been on the road all season long. Isang beses lang po tayo naglaro sa Zamboanga in the whole regular season. Now, we've seen a lot of home games because they deserved it. They got the #1 seed in the South Division. But do you think, in a way, it has backfired for them as well dahil hindi nga sila ganun kasanay maglaro dito sa kanilang home court?
Yeah, medyo may effect ng konti yun. May effect ng konti yun. Kasi right now, parang nararamdaman ko, parang ayaw gustong maglaro ng mga players ng Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines in front of their home crowd, and they wanted to do well. Ang problema, pag naging gano'n naman ang mindset ng isang player, yung ayaw magkamali, yung nag-iingat na, nagiging detrimental yun dun sa performance ng game nila. And I hope na eto, right away ma-recognize agad nila yun at makabalik agad sila dun sa tamang focus nila.
Right now, they're down by 7. Batangas with the basketball. Linganay, importante. Another attempt for John Ray. And that's the second three-point conversion for John Ray Villanueva. What a start for him. The other end, Chino Mosqueda. Ooh, miscommunication. J-Mo Igilos was not ready for that pass. But the referee pointing Zamboanga's way. It was last touch Batangas. Take a look at that pass. An extra mula kay King Importante, finding John Ray Villanueva, who has fired a lot of threes so far in this evening. Hindi siya nag-hesitate.
Extra passes.
Ignacio. Jaime, back to Choi. Ignacio on the drive. You know, a lot of players have slipped already on this floor. Mukhang madulas talaga.
Yeah, especially ang dami, grabe yung dami ng ating mga manonood dito. Talagang minsan ganyan yung nagiging effect dun sa flooring eh.
The same thing actually happened last night. Wasn't as slippery as this, but it was definitely hot in the venue, both in Palayan City, the Nueva Ecija Coliseum, and here in the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum, which is something that we will take every day, by the way. We would rather have so many fans watching inside our venues. This is the beauty of the MPBL. 5 on the shot clock. Mosqueda splitting the D. Sorry, miss. They get one more chance here. A lot of people falling on the floor. Bautista, back to Chino. Jaime. One more pass. Japs. Tough sequence right there. It ends up with a turnover. Numbers for Batangas. Linganay with a layup.
Again, makeable point-blank shots. Okay? Hindi nako-convert ng Zamboanga.
And you see on the other end, the makeable point-blank shots have been converted by the Batangas City Embassy Chill, Rudy Lingane, 36 years old, the oldest player in that roster of Batangas, still not feeling father time as of yet. He is well on pace to qualify in the MPBL National Finals. We are back to game number 3 between Zamboanga and Batangas. Again, thank you for joining us live on Facebook, YouTube, and of course 1PH. Do use the hashtag MPBL Playoffs 2022 to share us your thoughts, maybe some questions, some shout-outs as well. Right now, it is 28-16, almost 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Mosqueda, Lopez onto JC Marcelino. Can he be the answer for Zamboanga? Tancinco will try. Another miss. The offense just hasn't been easy for the Zamboanga family's brand Sardines. On the other end, Batangas, as mentioned by Coach Louie, they've been playing very well on both ends of the floor. Importante, good pass onto Apinan.
Again, in that last possession, kitang-kita mo all 5 players ng Batangas Embassy Chill, okay, touch the ball. Okay, that led to an open pass, okay, para kay Jex Apinan, okay, dun sa down low.
The lead has ballooned to 14 points. Remember, they trailed by as much as 22 in game number 1. Itong Zamboanga. And then, we have another turnover.
Okay. A lot of sorry passes. Alam mo yun, nandun tama yung intention Pero then again, you cannot shoot the ball pag hindi mo pa hawak yung bola
Levy Hernandez, turn around. Too strong. Rebound, JC.
And that's one guy that aayawan ng Zamboanga na makashoot. Etong si Levy Hernandez.
Bautista, nadulas na naman ang bola. That has been a struggle for the green shirts here on their home floor. Tancinco, high looper. Too strong. Rebound, Apinan.
Now, question is, ano ba yung ginagawa ng Batangas that led na bakit tira ng itong Zamboanga keeps on shooting threes? It's just the passive. I think right now with Zamboanga brand family Sardines is the patience of executing what they do best.
JC Marcelino, pass at the last second. Mosqueda, handoff, foul! And Tancinco will go to the line. This crowd is just very hungry to see a single conversion from Zamboanga.
Yeah, they're just waiting. It's just waiting to explode. Kasi ang dami, it's too close Okay? Then mangyayari, madudulas bigla yung bola Di ba?
Ito yung sinasabi natin, anticlimactic in basketball. JV Marcelino and Chris Dumapig will check back in here to work with Jax Bautista and Tosi Tancinco. The other end, pasok si Ralph Olivares, Cedric Ablaza, John Baloria as well. Para samahan sina Mark Cruz and MJ De La Virgen.
Again with Zamboanga mix, they have that flow. They're getting the ball to the right spot. Okay, now getting that ball in the right spot, hold on to the basketball. Okay, tapos doon tsaka mo pa lang masushoot.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kumpletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Tancinco converting on the free throw. Still is a 13-point deficit. The Marcelino twins are back inside, but will they be the answer for the home team? De La Virgen. They go to John Baloria. Catch and fire. That's another big one for Batangas.
And grabe yung focus nitong Batangas. They recognize right away na naka 1-2-2 zone defense itong Zamboanga.
A 10-1 run for Batangas. And then on the other end, another miss. JC Marcelino for the putback.
Yeah, they need to get a lot of those in order to stop this Batangas Embassy Chill to run. Offensive rebound then mix.
33-19 our score. Cedric Ablaza.
Now sa flex action.
De La Virgen onto Mark Cruz. You see the ball distribution. Patuloy ang kanilang magandang pasahan and it ends up with a layup for Mark Cruz.
Again, you run your plays, you know where everybody's at. Diba? Kabisado na nila yung play nila. Kahit nakapikit na yan, alam nila may papuntang tao na dun.
35-19, another stop here. Batangas with all the momentum in the world. They will try to qualify to our MPBL National Finals for the second time in franchise history, but for the first time for these players of Coach Cholo Villanueva travel here against MJ. We bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OK Bet. On the win, John Valoria. He is wearing a mask, but that does not have any change in terms of his vision. A great feed inside to Mark Cruz. Corner three, Bautista puts it in. Badly needed by Zamboanga. That's the third three-pointer for Jack Bautista in this game. MJ delivered a hit. Shooting natin from downtown, 4 out of 14 for Batangas, 3 out of 10 for Zamboanga. The spin and the one-hander from Zeta Plaza.
Okay. Because they've been to that too much already. Parang napakadali nang i-break yung switching defense para dito sa Batangas Embassy Chill.
Baseline inbound here after a block by Cedric Ablaza. Just following that beautiful move, losing JV Marcelino on that beautiful spin move. 18 on the shot clock. JV going to Adi Santos. Another pass at the last second, but there was a foul before that. Si Ralph Olivares ang matatawagan. There you see Coach Cholo Villanueva. You mentioned he specializes on his defense. Bautista, another try. Too strong. Rebound belonging to Batangas. Plaza will bring it down. The floor continues to be slippery here on both ends of the floor. Almost a steal. Ablaza. 9 on the shot clock. Leaner. Oh, what a feed at the last second to Mark Cruz.
Yeah, again, those extra passes, okay, really doing wonders for the Batangas Embassy Chill.
8 points for Cruz. Bautista with a sidestep. He gets the bounce.
Now, yeah, okay, we're just exchanging scores here right now. Okay, and it can't be, okay, for this Zamboanga. They need to get consecutive stops.
39-24. 3 minutes and change before halftime. Baloria against JC Marcelino. Jong asking for a clear out. Almost a steal. Baloria recovers. That does not go in. JC will try to run. Forward pass. JV Marcelino all the way. No good. It's rebounded onto Batangas. Olivares, the other end, he scores. Everything just going Batangas' way.
Yeah, even the players, yung contributions ng mga pinapasok na players ni Coach Cholo.
Bautista, kick out, JC. Marcelino will fire. No good. Ball tapped away. An enforced error right there from Cedric Ablaza. Take a look at this attack from Ralph Olivares. Some games, he doesn't get to play, but in some games, he plays a big role for Coach Cholo Villanueva. If you can see his build, he has one of the more rare builds here in the MPBL. A very versatile player for Coach Cholo.
Yeah, totoo yan. And the contributions ng ginagawa ng mga bench ni Coach Cholo, which is naumpisa na in their last game. Ayun naman yung naging problema is it was the bench that helped them last game, pero nawala yung starters. Now, lahat na nagko-contribute.
Josh Bautista giving up that pass to Adi Santos, which was the key in the fourth quarter of game number 2. Adi Santos just moving without that basketball and getting a lot of clear looks. Inside scoring natin, 22-10 in favor of Batangas. Here's Baloria against JC Marcelino. Jong, another pass, almost a steal. That is completed by JC, one guy ahead. Bautista getting the bump and the layup.
Again, like what we were saying, diba, they just cannot just exchange points. They need to get consecutive stops and convert.
And this is what they love the most, running the floor. Jack Bautista, who has been a spark plug in this game with 3 3-point makes already this time around. He is the one leading the fast break, getting the bump first from Ralph Olivares. There's no foul, folks, but he will get those 2 points to the delight of the crowd. The lead is 13 in favor of Batangas in game number 3. Jas Bautista, we mentioned, has been a spark plug for Zamboanga. He's up to 13 points in this game already, 5 out of 8 shooting. Remember, he had 17 in game number 2, 13 in game number 1. But it took him a lot of shots to reach those numbers. Game number 2, particularly, only shot the ball 6 out of 19 from the field. That's just 30%.
And on this game, makes, okay, in this first quarter, okay, field goal-wise, okay, both teams shot 31 shots already. But you know, the biggest difference, Batangas is shooting a great 51%, okay, compared to the 31% nitong Zamboanga.
That is very ironic because this is the home court of Zamboanga. Cedric Ablaza, too strong. Rebound! That belongs to JC Marcelino. JC looks ahead. Where will they go? Foul inside. Adi Santos got hit.
Again, yes. Parang you know that Batangas Embassy Chill is an up-tempo team, di ba? Pero Zamboanga as well is an up-tempo team, di ba? So if they wanted to pick it up, okay, kailangan bilisan nila ng bilisan yung laro. Kasi doon, makakasama nila, mararamdaman nila yung home court advantage nila. Di ba, magtatrabaho yung mga fans nila. Okay, cheering for them sa ganung klaseng laro.
They did the same thing in the fourth quarter of game number 1 where they almost pulled off a comeback before losing by 9 points. In game number 2, the same thing happened as well in the fourth quarter, led by Adi Santos, who was the best player of that game. A lot of fast break opportunities for Zamboanga. Miss mula kay JB Marcelino. It's 41-28 right now. 1 minute to go before halftime. Almost another steal. JC goes straight to his bosses, if you think about it. The VIPs of Zamboanga at the sideline.
Again, for Zamboanga, you wanted to end the half. Okay, at least single-digit lead lang itong Batangas Embassy Chill.
Valoria will fire. No good. Rebound Olivares. Second chance scoring, as you mentioned, has been a key for Batangas in the first half. Valoria stepping back. That's a foul on JB. Make that JC Marcelino.
Again, almost but not quite. Okay, in that sequence, okay, twice, okay, talang feeling they had a chance to get that basketball. Diba? They gave the effort, pero again, okay, it will happen, but you need to stay in control. Diba? Importante yan.
There's a warning on JC Marcelino. Again, he has to be careful. He does not want to foul out here. John Valoria will proceed to the 9. He shares to us, Coach Louie, to si John Valoria, that he's very used to all the physicality now in the MPBL. Because, as expected, the ball will go to his hands, to Levy Hernandez's hands a lot for their team. Kaya naman, sa kanilang mga practice, talagang binibigyan sila ng kanilang mga teammates so that they can get used to all of the physicality and all the great and different looks of defenses here in the MPBL.
Yeah, importante yan, Mix. If you know that you have that role, okay, and everybody wants that role. But pag alam mo na ikaw na yung nagiging scorer, ikaw na yung pupuntahan, you need to be ready. Alam mo yun, hindi ka pwedeng once ayun na yung trabaho mo, magpapahinga ka na lang. No, you know yung adversity mas tataas. yung mga challenge mas tataas.
Valoria is now up to 11 points after scoring 6 in game number 2 and 19 in game number 1. Baseline drive. That's off of Batangas. Ablaza was pleading his case and then he decided to relax after that. They go to Bautista. Looking down at the line. Short. Rebound back to Japs. This time on the drive. Banker is no good. One more rebound. Kick out. Uh-oh. That's a backcourt violation. Oh no. That could be a tech on JC. He just had a warning a while ago.
But, yeah. Okay, sometimes the frustration hindi naman doon sa call, doon sa teammate niya.
Remember, more often than not, if you bounce that ball up in the air, you're gonna get a technical foul.
And siguro yung luxury, ito naman yung luxury ng instant replay natin that referees can check now at least to confirm kung yung frustration ba out of the call or frustration ba out of dahil nag-turnover yung
turnover. And JC, remember, now has 2 fouls already. And he just got the warning a while ago. And 2 warnings will give you a tech. Now that's the last thing that Zamboanga wants to happen right now, to lose their star player. JC Marcelino has evolved into a solid crowd favorite here in the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum. He is not a homegrown, but of course he is their bona fide star, the All-Star Game MVP in your 2022 season. There it is.
And if you have a player like JC Marcelino that plays hard, plays with effort, talagang gaganahan ka naman talaga, Mick.
That's the 3rd foul on JC. It is a tech against him. So Ablaza will proceed to the line. Cedric Ablaza, the all-star on the other end for Batangas, is shooting 63% from the line in this season. To be a sideline inbound with 17 seconds remaining. There's a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock for Batangas. Almost a steal. It is completed. Good hands by Bautista. JC, bump, no foul, just out of bounds.
Yeah. Ayan ang masakit. Alright? He knows that he got teed already, pero pwede niyang good thing he was able to keep his composure.
Right. 44-28, Bautista playing one of the best halves of his MPBL season. JC Marcelino with some magic in the air.
Bring that. What a shot.
Oh my goodness. Just after he got his 3rd foul, you saw how aggressive he is on the fast break opportunity where everyone thought he was fouled. And then on the inbound play, he got that basketball. He really loves going to his left. And he really has that upper body strength to compete against the physical bodies of all of these big men in the MPBL. That time around, he prevails once more.
Yeah, imagine that body control. Imagine that focus and concentration with that finish. Hindi madali yun against the big guys nitong Batangas Embassy Chill.
Now we proceed to halftime with a score of 44-30. Batangas still looking very good here in game number 3.
Welcome back to Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. We are live all the way from Zamboanga City for game number 3 of our South Finals between the Batangas City Embassy Chill and the Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines. I'm City Crespo at kasama ko ngayong halftime si Vice Mayor Josephine Pareja and of course one of the team owners of Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines. We have Sir Junjun Pe. Maraming salamat po for joining me here at halftime. Vice Mayor, in the last few weeks we have been playing here at home. How exciting is this for all of the Zamboangueños at para na rin sa LGU?
Alam mo, sobrang excited ang lahat no, sa ating do or die na game and we are hoping no, for Zamboanga City to make it by this time. At syempre, preparations namin dito for this game talagang pinaghandaan in terms of security, even in the usage of our Coliseum, lahat anong pwedeng ibigay suporta ng ating city government, ibinubuhos mo talaga.
At syempre, thank you so much rin po sa inyong effort na Vice Mayor. Baka meron kayong message sa inyong home team at para sa lahat ng Zamboangueño na sumusuporta dito.
Good luck po, no? We want Zamboanga City to win by this time. This is a do or die game. At syempre, proud ng Zamboanga sa Zamboangueños na nandito ngayon. Makikita natin parang hindi mahulugan ng karayom ang Zamboanga City Coliseum. Napakadami po. At syempre, good luck sa ating family brands, Sardines team.
Thank you so much, Vice Mayor Josephine Pareja. Now, let's go to one of their team owners, Sir Junjun Pe. Na-mention nga po ni Vice Mayor, sobrang daming tao dito ngayon sa ating Zamboanga City Coliseum. Sir, how does it feel to have a strong fan base for your team, a very supportive home crowd?
Alam niyo po, napakaswerte ng Team Zamboanga kasi ano lang namin sa sakuna, binaha kami, pero yung resiliency ng Zamboangueños nandyan pa rin. Kaya kahit anong result ng game na to, we will fight till the end. And alam naman natin na fighter talaga mga taga-Zamboanga. Tapidio, miles de gracias na mga bibentes de Zamboanga, especialmente akan mga iandaki para suportar na di atong team. Muchísimas gracias. Win or lose, fight lang kita.
Sir Jun, sino pa ba ang mga gusto mong pasalamatan this season?
Nagpapasalamat po kami, first of all, kay Senator Manny Pacquiao, kay Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes, aming mga sponsors, at syempre sa mga tao tao dito sa Zamboanga, Mayor John Dalipe at mga councilors ng Zamboanga. Maraming salamat po. Win or lose, laban lang po tayo.
Thank you so much, Sir Junjun Pe, for joining me. Ngayon, mga kaliga, puntahan naman natin ang ating MPBL shoutouts. Ito yung ating mga netizens na nag-iiwan ng comments sa ating Facebook Live. Basahin natin sila. Sabi ni Zef, na isang fan ng Marcelino Twins. Sabi niya, laban mga idol Marcelino Twins. Good luck mamaya sa Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines. At isang fan rin ng Zamboanga, si Ryan Tagalikod. Sabi niya, attack, attack, attack. Let's go Z-Fans. Let's finish this for the win. Dahil syempre gusto nilang mag-national finals. At syempre para rin sa Batangas Embassy Chill, nandyan si Fefay Delinia. Sabi niya, I believe in Batangas Embassy Chill's capacity to win. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng ating mga kaliga na sumusuporta sa ating dalawang kupunan. Pwede po kayong sumali at mag-leave ng comment sa ating Facebook page at official MPBL. Huwag po kayong aalis. Our second half, magbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
It is halftime here in game number 3 between the Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines and the Batangas City Embassy Chill. The road team looking good here, just like how they did in game number 1 of this series. Neither of our teams have yet to win on the road here in the South Division Finals. Cedric Ablaza, Jong Baloria leading the way once more. Later on, we're going to break down the stats one by one for you to see the difference in this ball game. And Coach Louie, you mentioned this is just very uncharacteristic for a home team to be playing like this. It seems like an adjustment for Zamboanga at this point of the playoffs in this very own home court of theirs.
Yeah, okay, the problem with Zamboanga right now, what I can see is they wanted to do well, pero okay, and because of that, okay, that is also nagiging detrimental din para sa paglalaro nila. It's really just the mindset right now. It's really out of yeah, okay, if you can see okay, in our head-to-head, okay, parehong given. Okay, field goals, okay, they both okay, shot the same at 33. Pero with Batangas right now, okay, it's a better percentage because they play more as a team. Okay, assists 14 to 8. Okay, second chance points. Okay, ito yung naging glaring sa akin kasi what's good with Batangas right now, they're running their schemes which gives opportunity for second chance points, diba? Offensive rebounds. Na ito namang Zamboanga gusto agad nila tumakbo without securing the possession first. Pero kasi kaya if you notice fast break, yeah, yes, they're leading 8-4 kasi yun yung mindset nila. Pero ikaw makes if you wanted to run, okay, first things first, secure possession first. Kasi if not, okay, you're giving the opponent the easiest shot, diba? Which is putbacks. Okay, now okay, let's see kung ano yung magiging adjustment nila. Kung magse-settle down sila because during the first half, it was all Batangas Embassy Chill, controlling everything, defensively, offensively. And let's see, ito na mga Zamboanga, ang dami nilang pagkakataon na hawak nila yung bola, biglang nawawala pa. So titingnan din natin kung paano nila finishing possession with Zamboanga right now is finishing possession on both ends, offense and defense.
You know, what I love about it is that all of those things you just said, it was also echoed to us by Coach Vic Ycasiano, who is watching right now. Pareho kayo ng analysis, and that's why you're both commentators here in the MPBL. Our leading scorers, 11 right now for Jong Baloria, 8 for Cholo Villanueva. Mark Cruz has 8 as well. Cedric Ablaza has 5. Josh Bautista with 13. JC Marcelino has 6. Dumapig has 4. Adi Santos with 2 points. But then again, you saw the ball distribution. It was totally in favor of Batangas in the first half. Not really much assists that we saw for Zamboanga in the first 2 quarters. Now, they were able to run a little bit. The question is, will that be enough for them if they duplicate that output in the second half? Or how many more fast break points do you want to see for Zamboanga here in the second half?
Yeah, okay, I think okay, it's not just the fast break points, it's the pace that I wanted to see. Diba?
Let's see if the pace will quicken up here. As you said, kailangan bilisan nila ng bilisan para manalo sa game number 3. Jong Baloria will miss. Rebound to Mark Cruz. It's tapped away. Counter steal, not completed. JC Marcelino. And there it is, that counter steal for Zamboanga, or against Zamboanga for Batangas. Cedric Ablaza against Adi Santos. He's working with Mark Cruz, Jong Baloria. Don Ochea and MJ Deliverhen. Bodies on the floor once more. Mahari with a recovery. And he gives it up to JV Marcelino. The Twins are inside with John Mahari, J. Moigilos, and Adi Santos.
Itong teams natin, alam mo talaga, medyo iba na.
Uh-oh.
Sitwasyon.
That could have been a big one for Zamboanga. JC has yet to convert on a 3-pointer in this game. 44 to 30 our score in this do or die game number 3 for your South Division Finals. The winner will march on to the MPBL National Finals to go up against the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. Baloria, that's way off. JC, forward pass. Adi Santos, sorry, miss on the layup.
Again, converting stops. Okay, third time already that they were able to force 2 turnovers, force a 4th shot. Okay, pero they need to convert those into points. And they need to start now.
Ochea, fake, sidestep. What a move by Don Ochea. 46-30 right now. Patuloy ang magandang nilalaro ng Batangas. JV Marcelino. He goes to JC. Pass inside. Santos is denied. Now, Adi Santos has been getting his looks here in the third quarter. Remember, that was key in the fourth quarter in game number 2 that got them the victory.
And he is really a key factor para dito sa key player para dito sa Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines.
What a move that was. Left to right, the sidestep beauty from Don Ochea. We don't really see that much from him, no? Yung kanyang offensive prowess, he really is known for his defense, but you'll take that if you're Batangas.
Again, with Don Ochea there, okay, opportunity presented itself. So he took that, okay, and was able to finish on that sidestep, with that sidestep.
Santos slipping away once more. Madulas pa rin ang ating floor, the basketball court. Cedric Ablaza will fire. Oh, off the glass and in. The lead has ballooned to 19 points. This is the biggest lead for Batangas. Make that, yes it is 19, 49-30. JC Marcelino. Tough pass. Oh, what an alley-oop from JC Marcelino onto his twin brother JV.
Yeah, imagine kay extreme yung nilalaro. Zamboanga playing aggressive. Tapos didepensahan ka naman itong Batangas Embassy Chill na sobrang passive naman.
Valoria, fake. That's too strong. Rebound Mahari. JV looks ahead. There was no opening. Marcelino still at it. Kick out. JC from the corner. In and out. John Mahari is denied. And he will go to the line.
Again, point blank shot. And now, if you are Zamboanga, sana ma-shoot nyo na yung mga free throws nyo.
Take a look at that alley-oop from JC Marcelino onto his brother JV. That was pure magic with all the chemistry in the world for the twins.
Again, in connection na yan, alam mo, nagsimula yan since birthday.
Right. Somewhere out there, their family is watching. They have to be very proud, but also might be feeling pressured right now because Zamboanga is on the verge of being eliminated here in game number 3. But they still have a long way to go as we turn you over to Sidney Crespo.
It takes a little more to make a champion. Yan ang paalala ni Coach Vic sa kanyang team to rally them in this game. He wrote in the whiteboard and says, who wins in rebounding wins tonight. After 2 quarters, isa lang ang lamang ng Batangas sa kanila. Kaya Coach Vic wants his team to play for each other. As mentioned by Coach Louie a while ago about pressure, pinaalala rin niya, nakalimutan ng pressure as they've been here before and they know what to do. Let's see if they can switch the momentum on their side. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Sidney, for that report. That's one thing you can trust with this Zamboanga team. They are very capable of trusting themselves, working with this crowd in their very own home venue, and they have pulled off a lot of comebacks already here in the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum.
Yeah, it's true, especially kay being together for a long time already. Kay all of these players, alam na naman nila kung ano yung team pressure na kasama nila, okay, yung boses ni Coach Cholo.
Oh, what a move by JV Marcelino, escaping 3 players from Batangas.
Again, the energy na ibibigay talaga ng Marcelino twins. Okay, it's given. It's just the others that they need to start working and play together. Na katulad kung paano ayaw magpatalo nitong kambal.
Almost a steal here. That did not needed to be completed by JC Marcelino because it was out of bounds in favor of Zamboanga already. Take a look at this drive. JV Marcelino with a crossover, escaping the defense of John Valoria and then challenging the contest of 2 big men by Batangas.
Yes. And it all starts with the little things. Alam mo yung small steps. Okay, up pa rin by 14 yan, pero they just have to keep on working.
49-35. Marcelino to Marcelino. Mid-range. Too strong. Rebound Apinan. Ablaza goes down. There's no foul. MJ on the drive. scramble. Mahari has been all over the floor. Ablaza, 11 to work with. Now there's the foul.
Again, it will all start with the energy and you want to send that message that we're not gonna give up.
Do you think the presence of John Mahari has given such a big difference already in this quarter for Zamboanga?
Yeah, medyo bumilis na yung pace ng game eh. Diba, kanina parang it's all Batangas City Embassy Chill. Now, nakakadikta sila, nakaka-stop sila. Now, susunod na yan. Yung puntos, yung points, susunod na yan. Pag ganyan kayo kasisipag.
Well, this is a smaller lineup for the green shirts. Mahari's playing the 4, Bautista at the 3. Dumapik is the lone big man. JB Marcelino looking ahead. They're down by 14. A lot of space given to him. They go to Bautista, who will fire. Too strong. That could have brought the house down.
Bro.
Laza got hit once more. Here he is. They go to Apinan. Valoria now at the post against JC Marcelino. Remember, JC has 3 fouls. Valoria with a tough fadeaway.
Okay, if you started the ball well, if you started the game well, wala na yung kumpiyansa mo, buong-buo na yan. And with these kinds of players, ayan ang babantayan mo, Mix, yung kumpiyansa nila.
Great block right there from Cedric Ablaza, who has slowly turned himself into a great defender for Coach Cholo Villanueva. Now he gets into it with Cristo Mapig, who now gets into it with MJ De La Virgen. Well, there are a lot of emotions on the floor. And here inside the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum, did you expect nothing less from a game number 3 here in the South Division Finals?
Yeah, true. And I hope, alam nila kung anong ginagawa nila.
Just have to be careful. Double tech tayo. So it's on Ablaza and Dumapik. 51-35 baseline inbound. Bautista will send it in. Where will they go? On to JC. The seal by Dumapik. It ends up being a screen. And JC will now proceed to the line.
And this is one thing maybe Zamboanga could capitalize in putting Batangas Embassy Chill in early penalty. But then again, Migs, importante, they need to make those free throws. This is their 5th miss already.
7 out of 12 right now for Zamboanga at the line. JC, that was his first attempt. Kanyang percentage ay 70% from the line all season long. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme One Stop. Extreme Appliances ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Zamboanga, I think, 0 out of 6 in this third quarter.
Baseline inbound once more. JV Marcelino. He will fire from the corner. No bounce. Ends up with Apinan. There have been a lot of opportunities from downtown for Zamboanga. The other end, the same thing has happened for John Valoria. Arrows up and the bullseye. 16 points for Jong, well on pace to surpass his game 1 output of 19. A turnover. Batangas is running. Valoria, counter steal by JB. And Zamboanga capitalize. They're down by 19. And a foul against Ochea. Let's take a look at this 3-point shot by John Valoria. Remember, before this game, he only made 3-pointers from the field. 6 of them in game number 1 and 2 in game number 2. JC now converts from the line.
Yeah, with Zamboanga right now, I think that the goal is at least to bring it to a single digit if can, but at least 10 points na medyo mas malapit.
8, 6, and 4 right now for JC Marcelino. Couple of substitutions. Levi Hernandez will check in. Cyrus Tavi, Chito Jaime as well. You know, that Levi Hernandez to John Valoria substitution has been very interesting all season long. Kasi scorer to scorer yan.
Oo, hindi nagbabago yung depth eh. Di ba?
Uh-oh, almost a turnover. It is completed. Good hands by JC Marcelino and on to Cyrus Tavi. Bautista inside, Dumapig, what a steal. And he will go to the line.
Ganda ng idea eh. Alam mo yun, tama yung intention. Okay, successful sila because they're getting fouls. Okay? But again, free throws are very crucial. Okay, especially if you're trailing.
Dumapig so far is 2 out of 4 from the line. John Ray Villanueva checking in for Don Achea. Villanueva had 2 threes as well in the first half. And by the way, no, have you noticed how Japs Bautista has developed that pass, driving from the fake outside, couple of dribbles, then may papasa niya into a big man down low.
Again, importante siguro yung being together, playing together for this long already. Kasi na-perfect na rin nila yung timing eh. Importante sa ganun, mix yung timing. Yung timing nung seal, yung timing ng drive, tsaka nung timing ng pasa.
It's all worth it for Chris Dumapig. As he gets that free throw to go, a lot of bounces.
Now this 5 of both Batangas and Zamboanga are crucial.
Importante. Drive and kick. It ends up with Levi Hernandez. That's too strong. Bautista will now bring it down. No foul. Hernandez goes down. Japs kick out. Cyrus Tavi. Big one. That's a big time 3-point shot for Cyrus Tavi.
I just mentioned. Okay? Again, these are the gambles that coaches sometimes take. At kailangan namin kunin yun eh. Pero sometimes pwedeng bumalik sa iyan, pwede kang masaktan din. Like this one, the 3 points of Cyrus Tavi, talagang brought the house down and give this Zamboanga a lot of energy para mas magpursige pa, makahabol.
That could be the switch here for Zamboanga in the third quarter. The lead is down to 12 points with under 3 minutes remaining. The theme is whatever it takes for JC Marcelino. He might have not scored as much in game number 2, but all the other categories were high for him.
Yeah. Okay, again, involving others. Okay, making others good also. Okay, kasi pag hindi, alam mo naman at the end of the day, for you to express your talent, kailangan mo pa rin yung mga kakampi mo, and that's what JV Marcelino is doing right now.
Remember, JC Marcelino almost had a quadruple double as well in these playoffs following what Kit Jimenez just did a couple of months ago. 54-42 our score. Now Zamboanga has the momentum.
Now let's see who will favor a small ball lineup. Diba? Is it gonna be go Zamboanga's way or pupunta ba para dito sa Batangas Embassy Chill?
Importante, high looper. No good. Palencia forward pass. Chito Jaime. Oh! What a chase down by Levi Hernandez.
There's a foul.
There was a whistle blown by the referee. Levi admits to it. Take a look at it. Was it clean for you?
Yeah, you're gonna look at the body. Okay, there's contact, maybe. Okay, that's what the ref's looking at.
It's actually a good sign that Levi Hernandez admitted to that foul and chose to not escalate it to a level which no one would want.
Yeah, especially sa ganitong sitwasyon na nagra-run yung kalaban mo.
Right.
Okay. And with ito yung likes ni Cyrus Tabi, likes ni Chito Jaime. Ito yung mga players na hindi struggling all throughout the game right now. Pero baka ito pa yung chance na bigla makuha nila yung laro nila.
Chito Jaime converting on the second free throw, which has been a story here in the third quarter for Zamboanga. Lead is down to 11. The biggest was at 19. Villanueva could not stop the momentum of Zamboanga. And here come the green shirts. Palencia slipping away, but he's able to recover. Bautista. Now that will slip away from Jas Bautista's hands.
Again, Zamboanga just needs to keep on playing. Okay, what they're doing right now, okay, that's the only way for them to keep na makabalik kasi naghahabol lang sila eh. Hindi pa sila lumalaban eh.
Oh boy, what a struggle it has been for our players tonight. You can see how many moppers are doing their roles right now just to keep everyone safe first of all and for us to avoid those moments. Jas Bautista already had a 2-on-1 situation in that left flank.
Totoo yan. Kasi minsan, Migs, sa ganitong sitwasyon, talagang grabe na yung explosiveness eh. Okay, grabe na yung kailangan mong ibigay na strength tsaka balance na nangyayari, dumudulas ka na talaga.
Turnover story, 11-9 in favor of Batangas. They're still up by 11. 2 minutes in the third. Game number 3, do or die in the South Division Finals. Turnover. Palencia pushing again. They go to Tancinco. Corner, Tabi. Too strong. Rebound, Apinan. Takbo sa kabila. Hernandez will wait for a teammate. Linganay, drive and kick. John Ray will slow things down with Levy Hernandez. He drives left. Villanueva down the middle. Contest is there. Layup is no good. Palencia. They go to Bautista. Trailer. Decoy Lopez. Tancinco's wide open. Catch and fire. Bombs away.
Again, the lead down to 8. Okay, with 1 minute, 12 seconds left.
Here we go, folks. Zamboanga is very much alive in game number 3.
Again, they need to take advantage. They need to prolong their streak in order for them to really get back sa game na to.
Oh, what a play by Levy Hernandez. It is basket and one.
Ayan ang sinasabi natin, mga pamatay sunog.
That was a big-time play from Levy Hernandez. And remember, he's known for his shooting. So for you to see him drive and get a layup like that, you'll take it if you're Batangas.
And again, owning it, he knows that kailangan nilang mahinto na yung bleeding eh.
Hernandez has really transformed himself into a kontrabida dito sa Zamboanga.
And these kinds of players, more than the firepower na pwede lang ibigay, Migs, it's the decision making. Di ba? When to silence the crowd.
Right, just like that celebration. Right on cue. 3 points for Levy. Kick out. Lopez's turn. Short. Board belongs to Jexter Apinan. The lead is 11 again. Remember, you said the target is at least 10 points for Zamboanga to start the fourth quarter, trailing with that margin. 7 on the shot clock. Importante. He has to make a decision here. And a walk. Tonsi Tancinco will check back in here for Adi Santos.
Now, this is This is going to be crucial for Zamboanga.
12 seconds remaining on the game clock for the third quarter. Tancinco will fire. No good. Rebound, Apinan. One last chance here. Villanueva did not know about it. And we will end the third quarter with an 11-point lead for Batangas. If you're Zamboanga, are you happy with this turnout?
Yeah, guys, at least meron ng konting there's a little light already. Kasi if you're down by 20 ending, maghahabol ka na lang. Now, alam mo, you're just like 2-3 stops away and you're back in the game.
Take a look at some highlights here in the third quarter. The Marcelino twins and John Mahari actually started off very well in the third. Couple of answers from Don Achea, Jong Baloria. Then again, at the latter part of this quarter, nabuhay yung second unit ng Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines. Couple of three-pointers. Tosi Tancinco delivering one. Cyrus Tabi might have just had his biggest three of the season for Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines. We end the third quarter with a score of 57-46 in game number 3. It has been a long series for your South Division Finals between the Batangas City Embassy Chill and the Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines. Palitan ng takbuhan, palitan ng pisikalan. It has been highly emotional for the fans, highly challenging for Coach Vic Ycasiano and Coach Cholo Villanueva. And it all comes down to this, folks. One last quarter between these two teams to battle it out for the South Division Championships and the golden opportunity to compete against the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards in your 2022 MPBL National Finals. Our quarter scoring, Coach Louie.
It was a huge third quarter for Zamboanga, especially closing out that third quarter, which at least kept them close to this game kasi it was all Batangas Embassy Chill, controlling everything.
They begin the fourth with Cyrus Tabi, John Mahari, JC Marcelino, Tosi Tancinco, and Decoy Lopez. John Ray Villanueva with another big-time shot. And now he's called for a tech. That's for taunting as he celebrated on making another shot. Now his teammates are trying to calm him down. Villanueva was arguing that he was looking at his coaching staff as he was celebrating. So it was, in a way, not a taunt to the fans or the Zamboanga players.
Yeah, I was commending Coach Cholo for setting that one up for him to get that open shot dun sa itong three-pointer na to. Alam mo yun, but the ref saw it the other way. Kaya sa totoo lang ako, Migs, I always tell my players, just keep, even we do well, you do good, okay? Focus on the next play kasi minsan yung celebration na yun, iba yung nagiging interpretation eh.
Cyrus Tabi converting on the technical free throw. Again, Sidney Crespo mentioned this is a big week for Coach Cholo Villanueva, who just snapped the longest winning streak in collegiate basketball, the NU Lady Bulldogs, with his DLSU Lady Green Archers. And then he celebrated his birthday just yesterday. Now a golden opportunity to advance to the finals. His team gets a turnover. They're up by 13.
What kept kailangan sigurong pag-usapan natin dito kanina what kept Zamboanga na makalapit dito, okay, because na-limit nila yung Batangas Embassy Chill to 13 third quarter points. And I think they need to continue that if they wanted to at least manalo dito sa larong to. Pero kasi kung palalaban ka na maglaro, walang mangyayari talaga.
You did mention at the start of this game, it has been a low-scoring series. And whoever limits their opponent will be able to get the victory as we turn you over to Sidney Crespo.
In this game, the Batangas team wanted to make sure three things will not happen for Zamboanga. Shoot their shots from the outside, have their crowd behind them, and to intimidate the Batangas team. So far, they've been able to do all that in 3 quarters. But Coach Cholo's reminders was for everyone to continue controlling the pace of the game, especially in this last 10 minutes, as they also know what Zamboanga is capable of. He says they need to stay in their own box for their winning ways and execute properly. Back to you guys.
That's the thing eh. Ang tagal lang na-establish ni Coach Cholo Villanueva yung culture na yan, magandang nilalaro ng kanyang kumpunan from Makati to Batangas. And they suffered that heartbreaking loss against Quezon City in the second season of the MPBL where they were the higher seed in the first round. Rudy Linganay will attest to that. Yun ang pinaka-painful na kanilang naranasan dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. And it has served as motivation for them to bounce back. Now, this is their best chance to win a title.
Yeah, totoo yan. Kaya alam mo yun, kasi minsan, it's a process. It's a process. And now they've learned from all those experiences. They're a better team right now. And you know what's good with this Batangas Embassy Chill team is yung consistency. Kaya niremind sila pa rin ni Coach Cholo. Yung pace ng laro, dapat hindi magbago.
Bautista scoring on the layup. He has 15 points now. Matching his average in this series. JC Marcelino. That's a tough ball. Followed by Sider Stabi will definitely not count. So JC will proceed to the line. We bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OKBet. Own the win. JC with a kick out. Bautista's turn to drive. Almost lost that basketball, but somehow, some way it goes in.
Again, the patience there of Japs Bautista. That's settling for the higher percentage layup shot.
JC Marcelino at the line. The first one is good. This is winning time already for JC. And you can expect the thought from everyone inside the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum. They would want anyone to step up and lead the way for Zamboanga. It has to be the All-Star Game MVP and their MVP candidate for the whole 2022 season, JC Marcelino.
Tama yan. I thought he's gonna make it because again, if he makes it, gives them another opportunity to set their defense up. Diba? To force again another turnover.
60 to 50 our score. John Baloria working with Cedric Ablaza, Jexter Apinan, MJ De La Virgen, and John Ray Villanueva. Miss for John. JC retrieves it. Marcelino.
Gandang pasa.
Oh, what a pass that was. Recovery for Sider Stabi.
Okay, now lead down to 8.
Sider Stabi with 8 big-time points coming off the bench. Steal by JC. Aldi Santos goes down. Pass break could not be completed. The other end we go. Ablaza to the corner. Villanueva could not stop the bleeding. Tabi with the board. One guy ahead. JC Marcelino. And there's a foul on Apinan.
And again, the energy.
We've waited for this all day. The energy from the crowd. And for sure, itong mga nasa loob din ng ating venue, matagal na rin nilang inaantay yung ganyang klaseng conversions, ganong klaseng takbuhan. The moment that they saw JC Marcelino ahead of the pack, they were already screaming at the top of their lungs.
Yeah. And again, siyempre ang gusto mong i-break itong group, itong 5 na naglalaro right now with Batangas Embassy Chill. Because this 5, sobrang efficient to all throughout.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. JC Marcelino asking the fans here in the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum to quiet things down as he shoots the second. Another miss. Ball in favor of the green shirts. Baseline inbound tayo. Jax Bautista working with J. Moy Gilos, Adi Santos, Irvin Palencia, and JC Marcelino. Those two big men are part of the inaugural championship team of the MPBL with Batangas. Ball outside, it was tapped by John Baloria. $60-52. Balik tayo. Bautista looking for a teammate. Santos, not a lot of space there. JC thought about it. Driving, pass inside. Palencia. Scramble. It ended up with Deleverhen. Ablaza now.
Yeah, too unselfish there by JC.
Ochea. Oh, ho, ho! What a block by JC Marcelino. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Marcelino onto Palencia. Screen by Aguilos. Irvin. He needs a teammate. Bautista. 9 on the shot clock. Where will they go? Oh, that's a steal. It's 4-on-1. Ochea. Back to Ablaza. Sorry, miss on the layup. The other end we go. Palencia did not have the numbers. Decided to take it for himself. And he scores for 2.
Again, breaks of the game. Okay, composure. Okay, little contribution. Everything's appreciated right now.
8-3 run in favor of Zamboanga. The lead is cut down to 6 in game number 3. Baloria. They go to Ablaza. Thought about it. Defense by Adi Santos in front of him. Ablaza. He stops the bleeding. What a big time 3.
Good defense, but better offense. Confident shot there by Cedric Ablaza.
11 points for the All-Star of Batangas. Palencia. They go to JC. Marcelino. Babawi ba? Babawi nga! All-Star to All-Star exchange here. Cedric Ablaza and JC Marcelino.
Yeah. This is where greatness happens, Migs. Sa mga ganitong sitwasyon, diba? Dito mo ma-appreciate yung player na meron talagang will.
Foul on Palencia. This 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. The All-Star of Batangas, with all the confidence in the world, delivers here in the crucial moments of the fourth quarter. We still have 5.5 minutes to go, but every shot seems to be very important at this point.
Yes, ayan. Alam mo, halos wala na. The schemes here, you will put on the side already.
Charge against Batangas. That's a turnover. Coach Cholo Villanueva reminding his team, keep your cool.
Yeah.
Use your heads.
Yeah, there's a rush already. Diba? A little more second. Tama na yung timing ng screen pero maagang kumilos si Jong there
JV Marcelino. They go to Palencia. Irvin, that's a foul. It's 2 free throws for Irvin Palencia.
Plus, what worse is there kay putting by this Batangas Embassy Chill into foul penalty situation.
So we're back to free throws.
We're back to free throws.
Question is, can these players of Zamboanga convert from the stripe? It's 15 out of 28 right now, just over 50% for the green shirts. At bababa pa yan with that miss from Irvin Palencia. But you saw it, 14 misses. Those could have been big differences here in this game already.
Yeah. Again, they were forcing, it's what's forcing. Pero ang mabigat nga lang talaga, hindi nagko-convert into baskets.
Palencia will take another one here off of another violation. So they're still not converting. Chino Mosqueda is set to check back in here. We just saw JV Marcelino replace his twin brother. So JC can get a little bit of rest here. For sure, he's going to be reinserted back in later on. Palencia, wala pa rin.
Again, that's 3 misses. 3 opportunities. Maganda lang dito. Okay, nasa penalty na yung kalaban. Medyo gagaan ng konti yung depensa ng Batangas Embassy Chill.
Will be a sideline inbound. Bautista will take a breather in favor of Chino Mosqueda, who's known for his defense. Yan ang mga defensive specialist ni Coach Vic Ycasiano, Chino Mosqueda, John Mahari. Possibly to Cyrus Tabi, who was that spark plug in the third quarter for Zamboanga. This is a very interesting lineup. Halfway through the fourth and final frame of game number 3. MJ De La Virgen with Mark Cruz, John Valoria, Cedric Ablaza, and Don Ochea. Ablaza, pass inside. Wow.
Look at
What an effort.
Look at JB Marcelino there.
Those are your stars. Diving, jumping, buwis buhay para sa basketball na yan.
Yeah, those are your stars refusing to lose. At alam mo yon, nasa dugo ng magkambal yan.
Right. Well, it was actually featured in our MPBL page, the life story of these two people. Itong magkambal na Marcelino twins, iba rin yung kanilang kinalakihan. They had to sell from the streets. Nagtrabaho sila bilang kargador in order to help out their family. And obviously with that golden opportunity that they made the most of playing for Lyceum, they were able to blossom into national caliber basketball players. And now, they again team up in the MPBL. They have already led Zamboanga to their first division final stint. Can they lead them to the national finals? A miss by Ablaza. JB Marcelino. They go to Cyrus Tabi. Shot clock reading 12. Screened by J. Moegilos. Tabi, kick out. JB will fire. Oh! Off the glass and in!
Off the bank! Now we have a ball game.
It is down to a single possession game, folks. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in game number 3. MJ De La Virgen. Where will Batangas go? John Valoria, 4 on the shot clock. Tough shot. Short. Ochea, no good on the putback. One more try. Wala pa rin. De La Virgen, pass at the last second. And that's good. The one-hander by Ced Ablaza. 13 points for Ablaza. The lead is back to 5. Cyrus Tabi. He thought that JC Marcelino was in the game. Almost passed it.
Almost passed it through.
JB. Kick out. Cyrus.
This is another guy that can shoot.
There you go.
Okay.
2 big-time three-pointers for Cyrus Tabi, and the lead is cut down to 2 points. Ablaza on the drive. No good. There's a whistle blown in favor of Zamboanga.
And they are already in the penalty. Okay, if that's a push, that means 2 free throws for this Zamboanga family brand Sardines team.
The green shirts have come alive in the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum. They have climbed back from 19 points down. Now it is only a 2-point deficit that Zamboanga is facing, and they have the Marcelino twins, Cyrus Tabi, who is playing his best game of the season alongside Decoy Lopez and Chris Dumapig.
Again, it's just you just have to keep on playing. Kasi darating talaga yung breaks eh. Okay, what's happening with Batangas right now? Okay, ang daming point blank baskets na nami-miss nila. Okay, open opportunities they're missing. Now, ito namang biglang Zamboanga. Sila naman yung napaboran ng sitwasyon. Okay, 3-pointers na mga banda. Sumushoot naman ngayon.
Aguilos at the line. They have missed 16 so far. It's not every day that you get to hear a chant like that when a player makes a single free throw in basketball. Now, J-Mo Aguilos has the golden opportunity to tie things up with 3 minutes and 23 remaining in game number 3.
Yeah, and will be just our second tie in the ball game.
Aguilos, second one is good. Here we go, folks. Back to square one.
Back to square one.
And a timeout is called. Was it a timeout or was it just a substitution? You see, the crowd is so loud that we're not even aware of what's happening at this point.
It's the shot clock, yung wire ng shot clock. Ito na, yung shot clock natin doon sa likod ng goal.
There you go. It is an official's timeout. And now, we take this time for you guys to hear the roar of the Zamboangueños.
Now, again, Mix, it's a lull. Okay? Pwede ba makapag-organize yung mga teams natin dito? Or, with Zamboanga naman, the much needed rest. Di ba, na kailangan nila because they've been trailing all throughout the ball game.
Last night, we saw 6,000 people in attendance in the Nueva Ecija Coliseum. Tonight, 5,000 faithfuls have come alive here in the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum. This Coliseum is named after the mayor who was in position 13 years ago. For sure, his family is proud of how basketball has evolved in the city of Zamboanga. And what a season it has been, the first division final stint for the Zamboanga family's brand Sardines.
And you know, Mix, they've been waiting for this. Alam naman natin itong Zamboanga team na to, maganda rin yung kultura nila Maraming mga players na magagaling na naglaro rin para dun sa kupunan ng Zamboanga.
We're still trying to fix the shot clock here. It is 65 all in game number 3. Do or die, winner go home. Judgment day for Zamboanga and Batangas. Somewhere out there, Coach Gerson Cabildes and the rest of the Nueva Ecija Vanguards, they have to be watching, scouting this game. They do have 2 assistant coaches present tonight.
May pinadala na nga dito dalawa si Coach Gerson. Ay, tatlo si Coach Gerson. 4 pala, sorry.
Right.
Okay, si Coach Gerson para manood nitong game na to.
And you know, Coach Joseph Guion even tells us that if Zamboanga wins this game, there will be a Basilan team reunion in the finals with Zamboanga players Irvin Palencia, Chris Dumapic, and Josh Bautista reuniting with the likes of Esed Gabo, Jake Oliado, Jonathan Oiloan, Philip Manalang, Tonton Bringas, and the rest of their coaches.
Yeah, totoo yan.
But of course, the Batangas City Embassy Chill, they have something to say about that.
Yeah. You know how solid ito rin ang mga Batangas Embassy Chill in terms of culture, in terms of organization, in terms of coaches. Okay, alam naman rin natin na maganda talaga yung laban natin and this will all go down the wire.
There you see the MPBL National Finals schedule. It will begin December 2, Friday in Nueva Ecija. Game number 2 in Palayan City as well on December 5. Games 3 and 4 will happen either in Batangas or in Zamboanga, December 9 and 12 respectively. And December 16, if we do reach a game number 5, babalik tayo sa Nueva Ecija Coliseum.
Actually sa akin, Mix, all 4 teams natin dito sa ating division finals. Okay, I wanted to congratulate those 4 teams na to kasi kahit sino maglaro alam mo, special at solid talaga Alam mo, this game will really gonna go down the wire. Even yung wire natin dito sa shot clock natin.
The wire literally went down. Oh my goodness. You know, you have to just be happy for the crowd right now who are enjoying with the resetting of the shot clock. We'll take a short break, folks. We're tied at 65 in game number 3. Folks, we welcome you back to game number 3 between the Batangas City Embassy Chill and the Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines. The story of this game, Batangas started off red hot. And they shot the ball almost 50% from the field in the first half. And they led by as much as 19 points. In the third quarter, bumilis ang pacing natin, which Coach Louie Gonzalez said would be the key for Zamboanga. Yun ang kanilang traditional game, the running game that could take effect to their delight. That happened, and also their three-point shooting went down. Cyrus Tabi has converted. JC Marcelino alongside Dosi Tancinco and Japs Bautista. Now we're tied 65 all with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in game number 3. Now Batangas feeling the sense of urgency. Will they give a great birthday week to Coach Cholo Villanueva? 3 minutes to go. Baloria will fire. Too strong. Whistle blown at the baseline. There's a foul against Decoy Lopez.
Again, finishing the defense. Okay, ito yung naging problema kanina ng Zamboanga. And you don't want to commit that same mistakes again, giving this Batangas Embassy Chill, okay, another extra possessions.
Baseline inbound. Ablaza. Great play. Sorry miss. Rebound Lopez. There have been a couple of sorry misses for Batangas.
Yeah, that's the 3 straight already. Okay, point blank sorry misses for this Batangas Embassy Chill.
Now, here's JC Marcelino. The All-Star Game MVP missing from 3. Battle inside. Baloria got hit. He has to be careful. John Baloria broke his nose in the early part of our season. He says that it is already 100%, but he just has to be sure that he will be safer here as he plays for Batangas. Ablaza, short. Balik tayo kay JC Marcelino.
Again, sa ganitong stage, the question is, are you gonna go for the easier one or are you going for the best ones?
Pass inside.
Yeah. Right now, those are the best ones, okay? Taking advantage, okay, that you know that the other team is in penalty situation already.
Mark Cruz will be the first one to graduate from this game. 5 fouls na po siya, papalitan siya. Ejects Apinan. MJ De La Virgen will also check back in for Rudy Linganay. They will play alongside Don Ochea, John Baloria, and Cedric Ablaza. You mentioned the free throw shooting now coming alive because Zamboanga is capitalizing on the penalty situation of Batangas. The opposite was actually happening in the first half.
And now, this is where it all matters. Okay. Alam mo yun, yung parang bleeder na ibibigay ni Dumapig if he converts this second one.
It's almost 20 missed free throws already for Zamboanga in this game. They're shooting the ball at around 50% from the line. Another miss. It's still tied at 65.
Alam mo yun, hindi ka pa rin makalamang eh.
Last 2 minutes, folks. The winner will be crowned as the South Division champions. It will face Nueva Ecija in the national finals. Apinan. Another sorry miss. Rebound of Plaza. Second try. And this time, he will go to the line. It has been a tough fourth quarter for Batangas.
Exactly.
Are they actually not doing well in terms of their offensive execution?
Okay naman eh, napupunta sila eh, nakukuha nila eh. It's just some game, talagang, siyempre, yung effect na rin namin, yung may paghihinayang na, okay, we were up, okay, komportabling lamang natin, diba? Tapos ngayon, kailangan mo po magtrabaho uli kasi parang feeling mo, sayang, di natin inalagaan. Pero kay athletes like this, alam mo naman eh, okay, this is the next play mentality.
Remember, Batangas led by as much as 19 points in this game. Free throw shooting 10 out of 13 for the white shirts. JV with the board off of the miss. The Twins are playing alongside Decoy Lopez, Adi Santos, and Cyrus Tabi. Here's JB Marcelino. 90 seconds remaining in game number 3. They go to JC. Another handoff. Side of Stabby. 7 on the shot clock. The drive. The bump. No turnover. It is completed. Bodies on the floor. MJ De La Virgen will slow things down. 1 minute and 10 to go.
Okay. Okay, sa waste possession, di man lang sila naka-attempt sa basket.
De La Virgen will fire. Too strong. Ball outside in favor of Zamboanga. But the referees will review this.
Yeah, in this last 2 minutes, okay, dito nagkakaroon ng opportunity ng reviews.
How about this? With 58 seconds remaining, it's a 1-point game in game number 3. All hands on deck. All cards on the floor. These two teams fighting for survival in the 2022 MPBL playoffs. You can just imagine the sense of urgency, first from Batangas, because this has been a core back from their Makati days under Coach Cholo Villanueva. Marami na silang opportunity to possibly qualify in the national finals before, pero marami mga hindi magagandang nangyayari sa kanila. Now, they tell us this is their best chance to qualify. They just have to go through this Zamboanga team who are feeling right now the support of their crowd. This is their first appearance in the division finals of the MPBL, and that also means if they do proceed to the national finals, it will be the first time that this city will experience it sa liga ng bawat Pilipino.
Yeah, totoo yan. And you know what sums it all, Migs? Okay, babalik ako. Doon sa journey nila, it's not how you started, pero kung paano mo tatapusin.
Right.
Diba?
Now, paano natin tatapusin ang larong ito? That is the question. Zamboanga down by 1. JB Marcelino. Shot clock is at 12. JC at the corner. Down to 10 seconds. JC, drive. Oh, what a basket! The biggest basket of the night for the All-Star Game
Time
MVP,
out,
JC Marcelino.
And against a guy like 6 inches taller than him. Again, it's how you're gonna finish it.
And now the pressure will go Batangas' way. They're down by 1. What a play by JC Marcelino. We talked about his ability to go up with a lot of body contact, protect that basketball, and still finish.
And you know what? It's against the 2 tallest guys nitong Batangas Embassy Chill na play. Okay, again, it was against Dex Apinan and Cedric Ablasa.
It has been a while since Zamboanga has tasted the lead in this game. They were down by as much as 19 points in the second half.
Actually, as far as I could remember, okay, this team, this organization went also into the semifinals. Okay, grabe yung mga players sila. It was Pasaol was there, Aaron Black was there, Santi Santillan, still playing for this organization.
Right. But they were beaten out by the Davao Occidental Tigers, which eventually reached the national finals.
Exactly.
Then again, this is a new look Zamboanga team. The Marcelino twins have been a story all season long. They have developed into crowd favorites dito sa Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum. Now they have the lead 67-66 with 38 seconds remaining.
Now let's see, okay, if Coach Cholo will opt, okay, to get it, to bring the ball front court or inbound the ball back court, giving him more time to execute.
Coach Cholo Villanueva has 1 timeout remaining. As for Coach Vic Ycasiano, he has 2. It looks like it's going to be
Front
an
court.
inbound on the front court.
Okay.
Here we go. 39 seconds remaining. Batangas will fight for survival.
I just love the crowd, Migs.
Valoria will work with Jexter Apinan, MJ De La Virgen, Don Ochea, and Cedric Ablasa. Here's Jexter against Decoy Lopez. On to Valoria. Being defended by JC Marcelino. Valoria. 4 on the shot clock. That's a miss. Rebound belonging to Adi Santos. JB on the other end. 2-on-1. Marcelino will slow things down. We have 18 seconds remaining. No
They're
more
gonna
shot
foul.
clock here.
They need to foul now. They need to
Osea.
foul. Shot clock's off.
He does not know about it. JC still has the basketball. Marcelino, the pass to JV.
Why is it Werner fouling?
Oh, a
it's a steal.
turnover. Jexter Apinan. Oh, a turnover
Okay,
at the
that's
last
it for
second.
Zamboanga.
And that should be the ball game. Zamboanga might have just survived already on their home court.
What a ball game. That's it for Zamboanga.
Now the referees, will they still review this? Our head of basketball operations, Emer Oreta,
That's it for
head of
Zamboanga.
security, Rudy Distrito, on the floor right now, controlling the crowd. What a win this is for Zamboanga, if it is the final call. They were down by as much as 19 points in the second half. A lot of people might have counted them out already. But JC Marcelino, Cyrus Stabi, JV Marcelino, Jaf Bautista, and the rest of Zamboanga stayed true to their system, to their hard work all season long. And with that very last sequence, that last turnover, the question is this already the final? The referees are talking amongst each other at this
I
point.
think it is already the final. It will be the final. Okay, after the turnover by Jex Apinan. But again, with this Zamboanga team, okay, it's destiny right now. If they're gonna get, if once it's official, it is destiny.
All right, so at this time, the referees are still reviewing. They're talking to their head of referees, na si George Magsino, at the sidelines. But Batangas is actually still holding on to it. They're looking at the referees right now.
Yeah, but I think when it was 2 seconds, around 2 seconds left, or 1 point something seconds when Jex Apinan got that basketball, and off that 2 dribbles, nag-turnover sila.
What a last sequence that was, Coach Louie. You were already saying that Batangas should have fouled in the early seconds. But it was so loud, not even sure if Don Ocheo was hearing instructions from any of his teammates and coaches.
If you notice, the coaches of Batangas already are in halfway na telling their players to foul. Kasi wala na talagang shot clock. Again, as players, that's your responsibility. Diba? 38 seconds. Yeah, this is what we're saying.
Well, that was the steal. Ito, yung steal ni Dexter Apinan. Let's see what happened here with time running out. There was the pass at the last second. Everyone was nervous about that. And then the turnover. But was there another call? So it was just out of bounds with 0.9 seconds to go. That's virtually a win already. Bar a miracle here for Batangas.
You just have to inbound that basketball.
The Marcelino twins already dove on the floor in celebration. But we're still gonna have to play this last 0.9 seconds.
Yeah, but the question is, does Makati still wanted?
Batangas.
Does Batangas still wanted? Okay, to get that stop, okay, and inbound that basketball.
Ralph Olivares is somehow arguing for a technical foul here against Zamboanga. Right now, the main thing is that security is containing the people inside the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum.
Again, it's the entertainment and how passionate the fans of Zamboanga right now, and the feeling of, alam mo yun, yung pakiramdam mo, yung meron kang ownership dito sa team mo eh. Diba? And when this guys goes to sleep later, nakangiti, masarap yung pakiramdam. Okay? And alam naman natin, this is part of the mission of our MPBL. Diba? To bring happiness, diba?
Right.
To bring inspiration, okay? Dito sa mga teams and their home crowds.
What a way for them to get this victory, game number 3, to march on to the national finals. There you see Coach Cholo Villanueva now arguing for that technical foul, which could actually spell a difference here because they're only down by just 1.
But but for me, it's really, this is not in control already because the final buzzer really did sound. So, most likely, ang mga teams talagang may tendency na dyan mag-celebrate na.
Right now, Emer Oreta, Rudy Distrito, Kenneth Durendes, our MPBL VIPs are talking to George Magsino, ang ating head of referees, alongside the referees who are actually calling the shots on the floor. We'll see the final call here. You can just imagine the heartbreak inside, these Batangas City Embassy Chill players right now. We just mentioned how hard it has been, their journey to get into this point for a golden opportunity to reach the national finals, and yet something like this happens.
And Biggs, you know what makes it worse? It's just 10 more minutes. They're just 10 more minutes away.
Right.
Okay, from that feeling na alam mo, kontrolado mo.
Again, they were up by 19. They had a lot of opportunities, a lot of sorry misses in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, at the start, they're up by 11.
And can you just imagine if that pass actually landed from Jexter Apinan onto Cedric Ablaza's hands? He could have laid it up in order to send them to the finals.
Could have been best.
Right.
Diba?
The best feeling for them.
Oo. And that's sports. Alam mo yun, talagang, again, itong game na to, ang dami natin pinag-usapan, Mix. Okay. With Batangas, yung naging approach nila in that last quarter is just to play not to lose, not play to win. Okay. Now with Zamboanga, ano yung naging battle cry nila in this fourth quarter? It's refusing to lose, diba? And do whatever it takes. Diba? Nangyari, yung stakes naging pabor na sa kanila kasi ayun na, nag-miss na namang open layups, they were able to make hard shots, diba? So gano'n na talaga babagsak.
Alright, so now referee Benji Estraga will speak to Ken Pangilinan for the official announcement. Coach Cholo Villanueva still having a word here to Commissioner Kenneth Durendes. Now that is not looking good. This is the last thing you want to see, a head coach going at it with the commissioner of the MPBL. Now Rudy Distrito is there as the peacemaker, of course, to calm things down. Emer Oreta as well.
Again, everything is being addressed. Everything's being addressed. Cooler heads, definitely cooler heads will prevail over this.
Again, it has been a highly emotional game here in Zamboanga. We'll be back, folks, to wrap this one up.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanigang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan.
We're back here in the Mayor Vitaliano Agan Coliseum. Things have calmed down already. Nothing escalated into a level that we did not like. As Coach Cholo Villanueva was just really emotional at the latter part of this game, having a discussion with, of course, our MPBL VIPs so that we could call this game as it should be. With 0.9 seconds remaining here in the fourth and final frame. That was the initial call. The time is 0.9. Bola po ng Zamboanga, who has a 1-point lead. Virtually, they already celebrated because they thought it was over. The buzzer sounded, as you mentioned. But Batangas was still arguing for other stuff here, like getting a technical for that early celebration. We're still waiting for the final call.
Yeah. But, okay, what's harder, you know, the argument here is, ang hirap pigilan, Migs, eh. Kasi nag-sound yung final buzzer natin. Diba?
There you go.
Yeah, but that makes it even. So,
we have a double tech, virtually canceling it out. Ang ating technical fouls from Zamboanga and Coach Cholo Villanueva. So we go back to .9 on the clock with the green shirts having possession. Now again, if you actually think about it in basketball, we have seen miracles happen.
yeah, exactly. And these are actually, Migs, these are the things that you wanted to avoid. Okay, to put yourself in this spot na alam mo makakahabol yung home team. Diba? Okay, if they were able to take care of that big lead, okay, hindi na sana nabigyan pa ng pagkakataon makabalik eh. Pero again, refusing to lose. Okay, this Zamboanga family brand Sardines team.
There will be a timeout here by Zamboanga so that they can inbound the basketball properly, which, as you mentioned, is the last thing that they have to do in order to qualify to the national finals.
And you just don't know, okay, what else will this Batangas Embassy Chill will do? Because even if you give that basketball, I don't think if there's enough time to at least make a decent shot.
Like at this point, it would be a miracle that I just mentioned a while ago.
If you have the basketball, maybe.
For example, having a 5-second violation, something like that. But then again, it really is, at this point, a stretch for Batangas. Zamboanga fans already feeling the excitement of advancing to the national finals. Let's see what happens in the last turnout. Begoy Lopez, Chito Jaime, the Marcelino twins, and Urban Palencia are fielded in by Coach Vic Ycasiano. As for Batangas, Jexter Apinan, Cedric Ablaza, Don Ochea, MJ De La Virgen, and Jong Baloria will defend for one last time.
Yeah, you just have to put your best inbounder there. Okay, complete that inbound. There you go.
There it is. Is there for your review here? Is that over?
I think it's done.
There you go. That's it, folks. The Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines are your South Division champions of the MPBL, and they will face the NYCR Rice Vanguards in the 2022 National Finals ng Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Yeah, congratulations to the Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines. Okay, congratulations also to the Batangas Embassy Chill for giving up a good fight.
Oh, what a game that was. I'm sure a lot of people were entertained. A 19-point comeback for JC Marcelino and company. It was a struggle for them at the start of this game, and Batangas came off red hot, passing the ball very well, getting second chance opportunities. But because their running game came alive, their shooting as well in the second half, they're able to pull off this victory. This player of the game is brought to you by OKBet, the official partner of the MPBL. With OKBet, own the win. JC Marcelino with 14 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 6 steals.
Yeah, what a performance by this guy. Imagine, sa tingin ko nga, Bigs, if we're gonna check out our stats, baka nasa etong performance na a player that scored in double figures, then 5 plus sa points, sa rebounds, and steals, baka si JC nasa top 5 pa lang mag-end up since nangyari itong MPBL. And it happened, tapos ngayon pa nangyari. All around performance. Ang pinakamaganda dito, hindi mo pa natin nailagay yun yung hustle points niya.
Right. Big shout out as well to the likes of Saido Stabi, who had his best game of the season. Jas Bautista was keeping them alive in terms of scoring all game long. Even Decoy Lopez, Tosi Tansico had some crucial minutes.
And plus that game winner versus Ced Ablaza and Jex Apinan.
Etong si JC Marcelino, who is now with Sydney Crespo.
Yes guys, kasama ko nga si JC Marcelino. JC, our MPBL All-Star, your first MPBL season continues to the national finals. JC, how are you feeling right now?
Sobrang saya kasi yung pinagpaguran namin sa tagal ng pinagpaguran namin, at least pa paano may napatunayan kami, pero hindi pa rin yung tapos yung laban, may national finals pa.
JC, the whole game, you guys were trailing. Ano yung mga huling sinabi ni Coach Vic sa inyo in those timeouts bago ito nga last few seconds?
Ayun, sinabi lang namin talaga na do or die to, hindi kami bibitaw. Kasi wala nang bukas eh. Pag natalo kami, next season na naman. Ayun, kaya binuhos talaga namin lahat ng best namin para manalo ngayong gabi.
JC National Finals, you're going up against Nueva Ecija. Anong dapat abangan ng mga Zamboangueños?
Ayun, sobrang lakas ng Nueva Ecija, pero paghahandaan namin para sa inyo mga taga Zamboangueño. Lalaban tayo hanggang uli.
JC, sino nga gusto mong batiin?
Yun, binabati ko lahat ng sumusuporta sa akin. Unang-una na kay God. Yun, maraming salamat. Hindi niya kami pinabayaan hanggang uli. Kaya yun, maraming salamat sa pamilya ko sa Olongapo, sa probinsya at kung nasaan man sila. Lahat na nagpapa-shoutout sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat, Zamboanga! Woo!
JC, congratulations. Enjoy your win. Ngayon, kasama rin natin syempre ating winning coach, Coach Vic Ycasiano. That was our best player of the game, brought to you by OKBet, the official partner of the MPBL, with OKBet own the win. Now we have Coach Vic. Coach, tulad ng sinabi ko, you guys were trailing the whole game till the last few minutes in the fourth quarter. What happened there?
I'll give it to the boys. They never said na bibigay tayo. I was telling them halftime, it's matagal pa yan. Kaya niyong bumalik. I believe in you guys, and they respond.
But let's look at the game a little bit, Coach. There were missed free throws. And like I said, you guys have been trailing. Ano ba ang nangyari in the first 3 quarters? And then what changed, especially in that momentum?
Siguro it was just medyo, siyempre, maraming tao, pressure. But never ako nagka-doubt sa team na to. I know that they will deliver in the end.
Coach, you've been mentioning that you are very confident about this team, even in the quarterfinals, semifinals now, the division finals, you're heading to the national finals with Nueva Ecija. How's your confidence to go up against that team?
Pwede ba ulit na bukas ko na sila isipin? Mag-e-enjoy muna kami ngayong gabi. Anyway, syempre, I have my assistant coaches. Me and my assistant coaches will watch the games again against Nueva Ecija. Syempre, it's a tough matchup for us, but we'll do our best. Palagi yan para sa mga tao ng Zamboanga.
Coach, bago ka mag-celebrate, sino mga gusto mong pasalamatan?
I'd like to thank the support of Universal Canning, the Cow family, Mamanita, Sir TP, the whole family. Buong Zamboanga people, maraming salamat po. Kay Mayor, kay Vice Mayor, sa lahat ng sumuporta, mga kaibigan ko, mga nagdasal, yung pamilya ko na nanonood sa bahay, sa Manila. Maraming salamat sa dasal nyo.
Thank you so much, Coach Vic, and enjoy your celebration tonight. Mga kaliga, ibalik natin sa ating arena announcer, Ken Pangilinan, to announce our South champions.
Again, we request yung audience members natin to please clear the court bago masimulan na ang ating awarding ceremony. Again po, yung mga audience members natin, please clear the court for our awarding ceremonies. And now for the awarding ceremonies, may we call in MPBL again, pakiusap po sa ating mga manonood bago masimulan na ang ating awarding ceremonies. So, please clear the court. Sa ating audience members para po ma-awardan natin ang ating Again, pakiusap po, wag na po tayong dumagsa sa playing court para po masimulan natin ang ating awarding ceremonies.
Pabor lang, Urilia, anay kita. Kahit kene pa awarding, pabor lang.
And now we And this is start the awarding ceremonies. May we call in MPBL Commissioner, Captain Marbel Kenneth Duremdes, the Head of League Operations, Emerson Oreta, and the Head of Security, the Destroyer, Rudy Distrito. And before anything else, palakpakan po natin ang Batangas City Embassy Chill for putting up a great fight. Also calling in the team owner of Zamboanga's Family's Brand Sardines, Anita Cao. This team finished number 1 in the South Division. Here in game number 3, battled from a 19-point deficit and now winning, advancing to the national finals, your MPBL 4th Division, South Division champions, your Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines!
There you have it, folks. The Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines are your 2022 MPBL South Division champions, and they officially advance to our MPBL 2022 National Championship Series, going up against the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. That will begin inside the Nueva Ecija Coliseum in Palayan City this coming December 2, Friday po yan. Our game days will be Fridays and Mondays beginning on December 2, as we mentioned, December 5, 9, 12, and 16 respectively ang ating final series. What a series, what a season it has been as well for the Batangas City Embassy Chill. Congratulations to them, and of course, congratulations to Zamboanga. We have our last 2 teams competing next week in the national finals. Thank you so much for joining us. In behalf of my partner, Coach Louie Gonzalez, our courtside reporter, Sydney Crespo, my name is Biggs Gomez at ito po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.